From Cheater's surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
They are at Todd's residence together.
Son of a bitch! What are you doing with Todd?
Todd, isn't that your business partner? Yeah.
What? Did you have to bring that?
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Daniel Cowen toils as a restaurant manager to finance the newly opened yoga studio he co-owns with his girlfriend. Lately, Daniel finds himself wary she may be fraternizing with a recently hired yoga instructor. Recognizing his need for assistance, Daniel comes in requesting the truth. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
The business venture me and Kelly have started is actually a yoga company. She's a huge fitness fanatic, and so am I, and I just thought that was a great way for us to put our love into something that we really, truly love. But after a couple of months into the business, things started to change.
Kelly Delgado, age 26, a yoga studio co-owner suspected of adding an instructor to teach her some new but unacceptable stretches. After a short briefing on the particulars of the case, Cheaters deploys a team of investigators to the home the suspect shares with Daniel. Before long, Cheaters' agents spot the suspect leaving the home. She arrives at an affluent bank and greets an unknown male with a big hug. Paperwork in hand, the two traipse inside. A short while later, the pair go back outside. The two get into the companion's vehicle, and she and the mysterious partner drive away.
When I noticed some changes in the relationship was when Kelly started not replying back to my texts, my phone calls. She would just ignore it for hours. I've noticed that she's been putting a lot more hours into the business than she should, because I'm the owner of the business and she's just the assistant. I believe that she's been less intimate with me and she's avoiding to have sex with me, so she's staying longer hours.
Suspect Delgado and her lunch date arrive at an upscale restaurant. Taking a table on the patio, the pair chat and laugh over the meal. After finishing, the twosome walk out to his car and leave. Delgado returns to the bank. Upon arriving at her parked car, the suspect leaps out and gives her private partner a goodbye hug. Delgado then returns home to a neglected Daniel.
Just the way I've treated her, I've did nothing but give her all my love, all my heart, and I need to know what's going on because I just love her.
Cheaters detectives continue their watch of the suspect. Delgado drives to Daniel's day job and goes inside. After speaking with Daniel for a few minutes, Delgado leaves. Tailed by a Cheaters team, she arrives at a shopping center. The suspect goes upstairs where she meets the man from previous surveillance, now identified by Cheaters as Todd Minzer. Delgado and Minzer get into his sedan and drive to another shopping center. The pair innocently look at other spaces for rent, but Delgado's deceit runs high, as shown when the couple make it back to Minzer's car. Delgado pauses for a quick covert smooch before getting into the sedan. As the sun sets on the illicit pair, Minzer drops the suspect off at her vehicle, and then Delgado drives home to a trusting Daniel. Cheaters detectives spot the suspect leaving in her SUV. Delgado drives to an unknown residence, which further investigation reveals belongs to her companion. Minzer greets the suspect at the door and allows her entry. A short time later, Delgado and her limber companion emerge from the building. Delgado allows Minzer to whisk her away to a Mexican restaurant. The pair go inside and grab a cozy booth. The suspect may claim innocence, however, her actions come across as too familiar and flirty. Sometime later, the two-timing twins finish their meal, and satisfying their hunger but not their cravings for each other, the suspect and her guru drive all the way to Minzer's residence. There, the suspect accompanies her lover inside. A few hours later, a disheveled Delgado leaves, returning home to a distraught Daniel. Cheaters wraps up the case and proceeds to collate all the facts for Daniel. Coming up, the confrontation.
With the suspect's devious backroom business meetings now coming to light, Cheaters contacts Daniel. As growing apprehension grips his heart, Daniel mans up and forces himself to view the truth.
First thing I'd like to say, Daniel, is thank you for coming out today. Sure. I understand that you've been having some issues with your relationship.
Yeah.
As you know, we have conducted our investigation.
Okay.
My question for you is, are you prepared to see what we have come up with?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Yes.
On this day of our investigation, we are following Kelly from her home. She arrives at your work. Do you remember this day?
Yes. She dropped off some paperwork that she had to sign for the yoga company.
Okay, so after she received that paperwork from you, she then arrives at this shopping center. She parks her vehicle, walks up the stairs, and begins to canvass different empty stores. That's when we see her greeted by this gentleman. Do you know him?
That is Todd.
Who's Todd?
Todd is my business partner for my yoga business. I hired him just to help us out with me and Kelly.
Okay, well, continuing on, they walk down the stairs, and that's when Kelly receives a phone call, Daniel. What you're about to hear is audio from that phone call.
Okay.
You tell me if you remember this.
Sure.
Hey, babe. How are you? I'm good. What are you up to? I'm actually checking out a studio space. It's pretty cool. I think you should check it out.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely need to make some time for that. Did you talk to Todd earlier?
No.
I tried to get him on the phone and just not picking up.
If I hear from him, I'll tell him to give you a call.
Yeah, definitely. Let him know. I'll see you later tonight.
Okay. I'll see you later. Love you.
All right, love you too.
I knew there was something wrong.
After finishing up the phone call with you saying, I love you too, her and Todd proceed to go behind this Suburban.
They're kissing?
Up against the wall, they begin to make out.
Oh my God.
And that's where business becomes a lot more. Continuing our investigation, Daniel, we are outside of your residence. A few moments later, we see Kelly walk out, get into her vehicle, and she leaves. A short time later, she arrives at this residence.
That's Todd's place. Yeah, I recognize that place.
They go inside for a few moments, and a short time later, they exit, get into Todd's vehicle, and they leave. As our detectives follow them, they arrive at a restaurant. That's when we see the two of them walking inside, holding hands.
Holding hands.
They then share a meal together, being very playful, laughing, smiling at each other. She keeps touching his head.
Why is she so touchy? What is going on here?
After finishing up their meal, being rather touchy, a while later, he walks her out to his vehicle, opens the door for her, she gets in, and they leave together. That's when they return to Todd's residence, and we have the two of them walking inside together.
I feel betrayed by both.
I have intel from my detective that they are at Todd's residence together.
Okay.
So why don't we get on the road, get out of the cold,
Yes.
and
Yes,
we'll
I'm
get
like-
some intel from our detective when we get on the location. You okay with that?
Yes, I'm pumped.
Daniel, right this way.
Let's do this.
Okay, man, you know what? We've been sitting here for almost an hour now. This is what I want to do. We got a crew. Ryan, you back there? She's not? Where is she, in the second van?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go grab her. Let's mic her up. Let's send her to the back of the house. Wait right here. I'll be right back. So what I wanna do is, we're gonna walk up this way. I want you to go behind the house, and I want you to knock on the door and say that there's a kitten stuck in their tree. And you're gonna lead them out. We're gonna be in the back alley. Right when you walk out is when I'm gonna send him in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, let's go right this way. Come on. Come on, Daniel.
Hello?
Hi,
Hi. Hey, I was just walking back there and I saw there's like a kitten stuck in a tree right back there. I didn't know if you guys maybe had a ladder or something I could borrow to try to get it down. It's so small and it's so cold out here that I don't... What is it? A kitten. All right, I think it was this tree right up there.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell's wrong with you? Oh my...
Pull apart. Break it up fast.
Joey!
Kelly. Kelly.
What the hell's wrong?
What the?
Hey!
Hey! What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What you doing with Todd?
Todd. Isn't that your business partner?
Yeah.
Coming up, the conclusion.
They are at Todd's residence together.
You son of a bitch! What you doing with Todd?
Todd, isn't that your business partner?
Yeah.
You don't call me? You don't text me back? Where you been? I saw the footage.
What footage?
What footage?
We're working.
Working. Working on what? Kissing? Going on dates?
We're working on a cookie. Come on.
Kissing, going on dates?
No, I'll show you. Come on.
What contract you working on?
Just.
You working on with
No,
Todd?
Stop!
Kelly, is this what you wanted? Is this the contract that they're working on?
No, I'll show you. Can we just go inside, please? Just stop!
Okay, fine. Listen. If we go inside, can you guys talk like civil people? Hey, can everyone here? Let's go inside. I will show you what I'm talking about.
No idea what y'all are doing there, but keep going. What's wrong with you?
Let's start from the very beginning here.
We're working on a contract.
We have contracts right here, man. See this? This is for our
This is
business.
not no damn contract. You're touching my girl? You're talking to my girl?
Hey, you guys, can we all just be a little level-headed here and just stop for a second?
No, you.
Listen to me.
You came in here.
This is what's going on.
I have you on tape making out
Kelly.
with Todd here.
No. What are you talking about?
What am I talking about?
Todd, do you remember these
Last
days?
second.
Look at this.
You're gonna lie to me in my face.
Do you guys remember
What I'm
these
talking
days?
about. Look at this.
We went to the bank.
You went to the bank, correct?
Went to the bank.
That's fine. I have no problem with that. You got the papers of the bank, I understand that. There's one thing I have a little bit of a problem with, and it's right about here.
Oh.
What was that? What went wrong? What happened?
What?
With this. With you standing next to another man, lying to your boyfriend of 3 years, saying that you don't know where his business partner is. When you're out, making out with him, going to restaurants, sharing meals.
Everybody needs to get out of my house.
Tell me exactly what happened, though. Before we leave,
Nobody
I just
wants
want
to
to
be
get your
whole
story.
house.
I have another question for you. This evening, when she came to your residence and stayed for a few hours.
She quit her job so that we could focus on the business.
Yeah, focus
You're not.
on you.
You gotta
Go ahead.
focus on your business.
So what exactly happened between the two of you? Obviously, you've been in business for what, 3 months trying to get this yoga studio going. I get it. What went wrong? What happened? What happened?
Nothing went wrong. Okay,
Yes.
look.
You.
No.
Yes.
Wait. What? What?
Yes.
Let's get one thing straight. Who romanced who and how did it happen?
Dude.
Are you kidding me? Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this.
blame game.
This
isn't about a blame game.
Okay, stop.
Todd, Kelly, listen, Kelly.
Unbelievable.
Todd, Kelly, listen.
Look.
It's not a blame game. I just want an answer. That's all.
Okay. I'm a yoga instructor, all right? I
No, you're a piece of That's what you are. You're not a
man.
instructor, man.
Don't talk to me like that in my house.
Tell me what the to do.
Don't talk to me like that.
First you
again.
kiss my girl, and then you're trying to
You
charge
talk to
up
me like that again, I'm gonna break your face.
You're gonna break my face. You're gonna break my face. I hope you have insurance, you piece.
Continue with what you were going to say. So what happened? If there's any time that you have a chance to tell the truth.
Yeah. Okay, let's go outside. Can we go outside?
That's fine. Let's get some fresh air. It's getting hot in here.
Yeah, let's go outside. Let's just talk outside. I need fresh air anyways. Piece of Go outside.
Stop, please. Don't fight.
I'm not gonna fight.
You signed a contract.
I signed the contract? I signed the contract?
This man loved you. And is this what you wanted to happen? People make mistakes. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect.
You made the mistake.
Listen,
I didn't make a mistake.
Listen, Listen, everyone makes mistakes. Todd, it's fine. It's not about the mistake. I'm just trying to figure out why it happened.
Okay, you know what, guys? I'm done. I'm done with this.
Done with what?
I'm going inside. If you guys don't leave, I'm gonna call the cops.
Call the cops, man. You don't need to call the cops.
Calling the cops. Just get off my property, okay?
Unbelievable. I can't do this.
I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry.
I don't want to.
I want to talk to you.
Kelly, I'm gonna have to ask you to get out of the van. You can't come with us.
Yeah, I want to go with you.
Kelly, get out.
And we're gonna have to escort you out of the van.
No, I want to talk to you without
I can't
all these-
do this.
I want to talk to you without all these people in front of us. Damn it! Why the did you have to bring them?
Because you're a liar. You're just a liar. That's all you do is lie. So go ahead, be with your yoga man. Go ahead, leave.
I want to be with him.
If you want to talk to him with no cameras around, let me get him out of here. Let me get him out of here, and then he can come back and choose to talk to you if he wants to.
I'm not talking to you, Kelly. Get out of the damn van.
Kelly.
Go. Just go.
I promise I will have him contact you. All right? That's all I can say at this point in time. You need to be held accountable for your mistakes. And that was the biggest one.
Dismayed and disgruntled, Daniel vows to strip his life of the suspect. Stay tuned as we reveal how Daniel puts his plans into action. But now, welcome Clyde. Clyde attempts to clear the air surrounding the night he was caught with his pants down by his girlfriend and the cheater's crew.
Before the confrontation, me and Megan were in the back seat of the car, you know, doing what you do in the back seat of the car. I didn't see Jennifer right away. I actually just saw the lights. I was blinded for a minute. I didn't know what was going on, so it didn't take long for me to see her because she reached in there and hit me. I was pretty surprised to see her. I thought she would be at her mom's house. At least that's what she said.
Are you serious? Where was you at? But there you go thinking again.
After I saw it was Jennifer and it was cheaters and I figured out what was going on, I was pretty mad. I was mad because we started this not even as a relationship. I needed a place to stay. I was trying to get on my feet and she was willing, you know, to let me stay there. But so yeah, I felt like she played me, like to bring the camera crew in and call cheaters and do all that. And in my mind, we weren't even really boyfriend and girlfriend.
Y'all back up, son. Y'all gotta go, man.
Watch out.
Y'all talk to me. I need to come back at
Who
another
is you?
time. Y'all gotta go, man.
Nah, who is
Hey,
you?
hold on. Who opening the door? What is you doing, bro?
I have nothing to do with
You think it's a game out here?
No, it's not a game.
It's not a game.
Whoa.
Okay, everybody.
Who is you?
Y'all think it's a game in this whole man? Okay.
Who is you? Who is you?
Moving forward now, in the emergency room, I did a lot of thinking. You know, I thought about how I heard Jennifer. I thought about how I heard Megan. And I just thought about my life overall, you know. I kind of just been taken from people, taken. And so I'm just trying to do things new now. I'm trying to find myself. I'm trying to use this experience to get better. And I don't know, I take it one day at a time, man, because it could have been worse. I mean, this is all I got, but I could have nothing, you know? And so I learned my lesson in that.
Following the confrontation, Daniel Cowen tells cheaters of the relationship's dissolution, both romantically and professionally. However, David still feels perplexed at the suspect's actions. Daniel temporarily resides in a hotel room until he can find another home. When questioned by Cheater's producers, the suspect, Kelly Delgado, takes absolutely no responsibility for the collapse of her relationship. Instead, Delgado blames her companion for imposing the affair. Todd Menzer, now unemployed and looking for both work and a new girlfriend, makes the decision to discontinue his relationship with the suspect.
Cheating is a crime. It happens every day. Ugly people running around. Pretty soon they'll have to pay. They think nobody's watching, but you better think again. Another heart is broken.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.